Continue making moves IRL. Continue improving everything about yourself and life situations. Oh yeah. Anything specific, Spreader? Anything specific you gonna work on? You know, or put more energy towards than what you have been. New Year's, New Year's they do these, New Year's resolutions and shit. I normally like to do mine on my birthday. I don't really do the New Year's resolution, I should say. You're just hungry for more and to do more. Fucking, you speaking to my soul right now, because that's me as well. That's me as well. I guess my biggest thing is a career change. What? No. Fall down the invisible wall? I don't think so. Alright, let's use the last 20 right here. What was that? I'm good. Huh!
It's a miracle.
Alright, now, I believe that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I think this weekend I'm gonna increase my world level on this and I guess enter the late game. Cause I have like, how many people do I have at level 80? Well, not many. I got 3 at level 80. This should be next. Probably Zigui. Oh, I can level Zigui up, so Benny. Yeah. Damn. Only 1 level. I say you've been putting in time into what you should be doing, which is music, and even still trying to continue to grind on the tube for gaming, etc. No excuses for you to give up on it. Just gotta get better at multitasking. What about me? What about me? But I don't know. This will definitely be one of the more angrier years. I don't know. I think looking back on 2020 and 2021, I'm not pleased. Not pleased with those years. As in, I just feel like I could do more. I could have excelled better. I could excel better in certain areas, or committed myself harder to certain things, like this Twitch stuff, and everything. This next year, because I'm so angry, like I'm like just passively angry. I'm always passively angry about some shit. That's really what drives me. But I think this looks like a good place to stop. But I know that there's a career change coming. I think my primary focus for once is going to be something financial. I've never had something financial as my primary focus really at all. So I need to. I have to find out a way into these fields that allow for increased payment and different revenue streams. I've begun it, so I have 4 different revenue streams right now, but they're not major. I only have one major revenue streams, and that's my job for Jimmy John's. You know, and I want to make the move into, not want to, I am going to be making a move into either a different field where I may enter school to get this field going, or I'm going to be, I don't know, taking classes and learning more about turning currency from just the computer, you know. I think my soul is agitated with me being in the same financial bracket the last few years, and you know, I've cared a little bit too much about other things and other people than myself. Even while, you know, doing all this tournament stuff and the Twitch and stuff, so, you know, it seems like I'm really caring and I'm really doing a lot for myself, but I'm not like fully committed. I feel like I'm at like 60. I'm like 60% committed to myself. For the last 3 years. 2018 through 2021. So, yeah. I'd say about 60% committed to myself, 10% committed to my mother's side of the family, 10% committed to staying here, you know, to staying here. My father, 10% to season 3. And where's the other 10%? Yes, 10% committed to my job, right? And I'd like to push that percentage from 60% about me to like 80. And that's what I have to work on. It's not gonna be a quick process. I know I'm not gonna be like, ooh, it's February, like 12 revenue streams. You know, I'm 80% focused on me. I'm streaming more, you know, like shit. Like, it's not gonna be like that. I know it's a process, but as long as I know this is a process and I'm like actively mentally working towards it, and I take some of this free time that I have that I may not have in the future, I'm taking that time to do this shit. Wait, what is this? Why do I keep hearing noises? Oh shoot. But yeah, let's see. He's speaking to my soul as well. We on the same page right there. Yeah. I gotta get better at multitasking as well. And I gotta get more committed. The thing is, like, and I've been hearing this, I've been watching too many people that I don't want to say I idolize, because I don't idolize them. You know, YouTubers and I don't know, streamers of high success and viewage. And the one thing, and Kobe, I always listen to like Kobe shit, like just randomly, like him speaking about the game of basketball and his passion and shit like that. Like, I just randomly look that shit up like 1 to 3 times a week. So I think that the only thing that they all are saying together is that you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. And then if you don't put in the work, or what is it? You get what you put in, whatever. I think it's something like that. And although sometimes it doesn't feel like that, sometimes it doesn't feel like you are receiving what you are putting in. But that statement and just the commit to the hard work and just do it attitude as much as possible, as much as you can, even if you're working, even if you got kids, even if you got school, Even if you know, you don't have as much free time. And I have a lot of free time. So I have less of a fucking excuse. I have less of an excuse. I really do. And I'm going to build further towards what I want for my future. Like, further towards what I want for my future. I know I'm enjoying myself. I think the thing that I prioritized in my life the last 10 years, we'll say 10, is the enjoyment. There was something crazy that happened to me about 10 years ago, and it really fucked up the path of my life. It really fucked up the path of my life and what I should have been doing. I believe in the multi-universe, it was the multiverse theory, where there's a you and, like, you know, 999 or have whatever number universes. I believe in that. And I believe that there's a version of me that joined the military and, like, traveled abroad. I believe there's a version of me that's an anime rapper. This is like, I freestyle all the time, but I don't write. So, like, I do it as, like, it's a stress relief for me, for this guy. But there's another version of me that is literally, like, that goes hard on anime rap and writes like a motherfucker, you know, and might be college, might be successful. Who knows? Whatever. There's there's a version of me that has a kid at 17 with my high school sweetie. She had a miscarriage. So there's a version of me that has a kid. Whatever. Right? So there's that. Like, I see that. Like, and there's more. It's just that obviously you won't fully understand all the versions of yourself. But for me, like, watching Taekwondo, and I just watch him for shits and giggles. I thought, you know, I think he's funny. He is named after my favorite martial arts. So I was like, oh, I gotta watch this dude, right? After, you know, he's saying some of the same shit that Kobe is saying. Some of the same shit the other Kobe is saying. K-Wiss. I watch K-Wiss every now and then. But I like to listen to him speak about mentality and shit. Not necessarily Tekken stuff. I would want to talk Tekken with him in person. But his videos, I like to watch either matchups that I don't get to see too often, or the mentality that's necessary for higher levels of success. So, like, just some of the stuff he had been saying. Shout out to K-Wiz. He don't know me, but he know me. That's the homie. But yeah, this coming year, and I've never felt so angry about it. I've never felt like you ever look at your older self, Legacy or Spreader, where, like, you look at your older self and you like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, you wasting your time with these, like, that's how I'm looking at, like, an hour ago me, or a month ago me, or 2020 me, when I started streaming and I was doing I was doing 3 days, 3 hours. So I was doing 9 hours a week of streaming, right? And, like, I knew that this was the future. If I truly want to, you know, make a career off of gaming. So, like, 9 hours a week, like, I should at least be putting in the same amount of hours I give the fucking Uncle Sam or Jimmy John, Finner and Finner, you know? I should at least be putting in 35 hours. At least. And I'm not. I got 18 hours. What am I doing the rest of those hours? I'm hanging out with family. That's cute, right? But if you want things in this life, a lot of times, realistically, you do have to sacrifice. And even for me to get this Tekken shit going, I had to sacrifice. It was a little bit. You know, I was like, oh man, fucking Jordan and Eric are playing a game. Oh, I gotta play this Tekken. You know, or, you know, it was in small spurts. I noticed it and I was like, damn, fucking Eric and Billy are playing League of Legends. I gotta play this Tekken. Like, I noticed that that was small shit. That wasn't real life time. I mean, yeah, it was real life time because I decided to stay home and practice and play and shit and watch myself get my ass whooped. So I'll be honest, I'm furious with myself, and I'm furious with myself. And there's a lot of things that are changing. Eating habits. I made a new chat, a new group chat called Nutritional Frames. Shout out to Nutritional Frames, hashtag NF, not the rapper. Now, which rapper's dope too. Shout out to Nutritional Frames. The worst part of my diet is definitely the morning to even my work shift. Like 9 to 5, 9 to 4. My work shift is definitely the worst. I eat chips and apple pies and fucking ho-hos, ding-dongs, and fucking Twixes, Reese's. What else do I eat? A breakfast bar, which I think is good. I don't know why. I've always thought breakfast bars are good, which they probably are in some aspects, but I'm cleaning that shit up, and it's starting to piss me off. But I know I'm gonna commit to that too. So it's too much shit. It's too much shit I intend on doing. I'm 31. I'm not old. I feel like old is probably 45 to 55. You get 45 to 55 in this life. If you don't make it, that sucks. I'm sorry. You know, there's a lot of people that pass. Even, my late homie Ruben. Rest in peace, Ruben, man. And a gang of rappers, that's all the fuck we care about is rappers. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more, not to be disrespectful to rappers that died early, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot more important people that have passed. A lot more important people that have passed than rappers. That's all we get to hear. That's all we care about. That's all we care about. But or artists or performers or actors and actresses in general, like there's smarter minds that have passed away early. So it's kind of crazy, but I understand it's work to be done, and I'm working toward. I'm putting more effort towards working towards it. Period. My bad for making that. I made that long-winded as fuck, but I don't know. I think I'm just truly not happy with my position in life right now. And I'm having a good time. Like I'm in presence. In presence I'm happy and cool. In presence I'm happy and cool. But in, financial circumstance and living circumstance, I'm not necessarily.